Hello everyone, this is Kalpana here. In this video, we are going to find Laplace transform of sine power 5t using linearity property. So let's get going. We know that sine power 5 theta can be written as sine cube theta into sine square theta, right? And we know that sine 3 theta equal to 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. From this we'll get, just bring this 4 sine cube theta to LHS and take this sine 3 theta to RHS, then we'll get 4 sine cube theta equal to 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta, right? Which gives us sine cube theta equal to 1 by 4 into, just by taking this 4 to RHS, we'll get 1 by 4 into 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta, right? So we are having sine cube theta equal to 1 by 4 of 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta, right? Then for theta equal to t, we'll get sine cube t equal to 1 by 4 into 3 sine t minus sine 3t, right? Fine, let it be. Now, again, we know that cos 2 theta equal to 1 minus 2 sine square theta. Now bring this minus 2 sine square theta to LHS and take this cos 2 theta to RHS, will get 2 sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. Now take this 2 to RHS, we'll get sine square theta equal to 1 by 2 into 1 minus cos 2 theta, right? Now for theta equal to t, we'll get sine square t equal to 1 by 2 of 1 minus cos 2t. Okay, now we can write sine power 5 into t as sine cube t into sine square t. Okay, and substitute sine cube t with the result obtained, or replace sine cube t with this and replace sine square t with this. Coming to the problem, we can write sine power 5t as sine cube t into sine square t, right? We have sine cube t, which is 1 by 4 into 3 sine t minus sine 3t into sine square t, 1 by 2 into 1 minus cos 2t. Okay, or you can just remove the brackets. Okay, but here for our convenience I'm going to put brackets and I'll write it as 1 by 4 into 3 sine t minus sine 3t into 1 by 2 into 1 minus cos 2t. 1 by 4 into 1 by 2 gives 1 by 8 into 3 sine t minus sine 3t into 1 minus cos 2t, which gives us 1 by 8 into 3 sine t into 1, or 3 sine t minus sine 3t into 1 is 3 sine t minus sine 3t minus 3 sine t into cos 2t, 3 sine t cos 2t, minus into minus plus sine 3t into cos 2t, right? We know that since sine a cos b equal to 1 by 2 into sine a plus b plus sine A minus B. Now we can apply this formula to the third and last term. If you are not good enough or if you can't remember this formula, we can just find this formula. Okay, see here we are having something like sine A into sine B form, sine A into sine B. So let's find sine A sine B, sorry, it's cos, right? It's of sine A cos B form, sine A cos B form, right? So let's find sine A cos B formula now. We know that sine A plus B equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B, and sine A minus B is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, right? If we add these two, cos A sine B minus cos A sine B gets cancelled and you'll get sine A plus B plus sine A minus B equal to sine A cos B plus sine A cos B, which is 2 sine A cos B, right? Now bring this 2 to LHS, then you'll get 1 by 2 into sine A plus B plus sine A minus B equal to sine A cos B, right? Or sine A cos B equal to 1 by 2 into sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, right? See, we got the formula. It is not necessary to remember sine A cos B equal to 1 by 2 of sine A plus B plus sine A minus B. We can just follow the procedure to find sine A cos B formula. Okay, this is the formula. Fine. Now coming to sine power 5t, coming to this step, so I'll find sine t cos 2t. I'm going to apply this formula for A equal to t and B equal to 2t. I'll get 1 by 2 into sine A plus B plus sine A minus B, which gives us 1 by 2 of sine A plus B, that is t plus 2t is 3t, plus sine t minus 2t is minus t, since we know that sine of minus theta equal to minus sine theta. So here you'll get plus sine of minus t becomes minus sine t. Okay, now coming to the last term, we'll just simplify it. Okay, this equals to 1 by 2 into, for A equal to 3t and B equal to 2t, just apply this formula or substitute A equal to 3t and B equal to 2t in this formula. We'll get 1 by 2 into sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B, right? Which gives us 1 by 2 into sine of 3t plus 2t is 5t plus sine 3t minus 2t is t, right? Now just replace sine t cos 2t by 1 by 2 of sine 3t minus sine t, and replace sine 3t into cos 2t by 1 by 2 of sine 5t plus sine t, right? Since sine t cos 2t equal to 1 by 2 of sine 3t minus sine t, and sine 3t into cos 2t equal to 1 by 2 of sine 5t plus sine t. Now coming to sine power 5t, or consider this as equation 1. Now coming to equation 1, we have 1 sine power 5t equal to 1 by 8 into 3 sine t minus sine 3t minus 3 sine t cos 2t plus sine 3t cos 2t. Since sine t into cos 2t equal to 1 by 2 of sine 3t minus sine t and sine 3t into cos 2t equal to 1 by 2 of sine 5t plus sine t, then the expression becomes sine power 5t equal to 1 by 8 into, first two terms remains the same, minus 3 into, replace sine t cos 2t by 1 by 2 into sine 3t minus sine t plus replace sine 3t into cos 2t by 1 by 2 into sine 5t plus sine t. This becomes 3 by 8 sine t minus 1 by 8 sine 3t minus 3 by 8 to the 16 into sine 3t minus sine t plus 1 by 8 into 1 by 2 is 8 to the 16, 1 by 16 into sine 5t plus sine t, right? This becomes 3 by 8 sine t minus 1 by 8 sine 3t minus 3 by 16 sine 3t minus into minus plus 3 by 16 sine t plus 1 by 16 sine 5t plus 1 by 16 sine t. Okay. Now take sine t common from these three terms. You'll get 3 by 8 plus 3 by 16 plus 1 by 16 into sine t. Now take sine t common, sine 3t common from these two terms, we'll get minus 1 by 8 plus 3 by 16 into sine 3t. Now write the remaining term plus 1 by 16 sine 5t. Let's simplify this term, and this term will get take the sum of 8 and 16. Two twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 twos are 16. This is equals to 16. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8. Just cover these 3 2 and multiply this 2 to 3. 2 to the numerator of first term will get 3 into 2, 6, plus in the denominator of second term you are having 16, so you don't need to multiply anything with this 3, just write 3. Here also in the denominator you are having 16, so just write 1 in the numerator. We'll get 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 1, 10 by 16. Okay, so after simplifying this we'll get 10 by 16. We got 10 by 16 by simplifying the first bracket. Now coming to the second one, 1 by 8 plus 3 by 16. LCM of 8 and 16 is 16, right? So in the denominator first term you are having 8, close 8 and multiply this to 2, 1, you'll get 2 into 1, 2. Plus in the denominator of second term you are having 16, so we need nothing to multiply to this 2. So you'll get 2 plus 3, which is 5 by 16. So the result obtained from this is 5 by 16. Now coming to sine power 5t. Ten by 16 into sine t minus result obtained from this is 5 by 16 into sine 3t plus 1 by 16 into sine 5t. Fine. Now let's apply Laplace transform to this. L of sine power 5t equal to, now just replace sine power 5t by these three terms. We'll get 10 by 16 sine t minus 5 by 16 sine 3t plus 1 by 16 sine 5t. Since we know that linearity property says L of C1 into some function of t plus or minus C2 into some function of t can be written as C1 into L of f of t plus or minus C2 into L of another function, right? Now just apply this property here. Then we'll get L of sine power 5t equal to, this becomes constant 10 by 16 into L of sine t minus constant 5 by 16 into L of sine 3t plus constant 1 by 16 into L of sine 5t. Since we know that L of sine at equal to a by s square plus a square, then the above equation becomes L of sine power 5t equal to 10 by 16 into, just compare sine t with sine at, then for a equal to 1 we'll get a 1 by s square plus 1 square minus 5 by 60 into compare sine 3t with sine 80, then for a equal to 3 we'll get a by s square plus a square plus 1 by 16 into compare sine 5t with sine 80, then for a equal to 5 we'll get 5 by, that is Laplace transform of sine 5t is 5 by s square plus 5 square. Okay. Two 5s are 10, 2 8s are 16. This becomes 5 by 8 into 1 by s square plus 1 square is 1 minus 5 by, I can write 16 as 8 into 2 into 3 by s square plus 3 square is 9 plus 1 by, I can write 16 as 8 into 2 into 5 by s square plus 5 square, which is 25. Now take 1 by 8 common from all these three terms. We'll get 1 by 8 of 5 into 1 by s square plus 1 minus, okay, you can take 5 by 8 common from these three terms. Okay, you'll get 5 by 8 into 1 by s square plus 1 minus 3 by 2 into 1 by s square plus 9 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by s square plus 25, right? Or we can write this as 5 by 8 into 1 by s square plus 1 minus, we can write 3 by 2 into 1 by s square plus 9 as 3 by 2 by s square plus 9, right? Plus 1 by 2 into 1 by s square plus 25 can be written as 1 by 2 by s square plus 25. Therefore, L of sine power 5t equal to 5 by 8 into 1 by s square plus 1 minus 3 by 2 by s square plus 9 plus 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 by s square plus 9 plus 1 by 2 by s square plus 25. This completes the problem. So we have seen a problem from Laplace transform in this video using linearity property. I hope you'll understand. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.